We're going to begin the Hopkinton Town Council meeting of January 7, 2013 with a call to order, moment of silent meditation, and salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Need a motion to sit as licensing board?
So moved.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
First on the agenda is campground license renewals. We would need to open up a hearing on the renewal of the following campground licenses. Councilor Barbara Capello wants to say one quick statement.
Yeah, I wanted to actually thank you all, to all the business owners for an overall, a good, responsible, respectable, family-oriented businesses that you run. You are incredibly appreciated. We don't have problems with drugs and alcohol, domestic abuse anymore, or possibly less than the town as a whole, and I appreciate your good work and your businesses. They are run well, and I thank you and appreciate it.
Thanks, Barbara. First on the list is Frontier Camper Park, Scott Thompson. Is the applicant or anyone present? Okay. All fees paid and notices posted? Lisa?
Yes.
Okay. Next is Green Hill Campground Association, James Sweat? Present, okay. All fees paid and notices posted?
Yes.
Okay. Next is Holly Tree Campgrounds, Marie Patrizio? Okay. All fees paid and notice posted?
Yes.
Whispering Ponds Campground, Clint Ramsden? All fees paid? And notices posted? Okay. And then Ashway Pines LLC, Clint Ramsden as well? Okay.
I received no application.
No application, okay. All right.
There was no application for Ashway Pines?
No, there was none.
No, okay.
So I guess we'll have to table that particular application for Ashway Pines LLC. All right. We're going to table, there's no Ashway Pines LLC has no license submission, so we're going to table that license because it was not submitted. We don't have it. I guess, anybody want to?
I make a motion for the renewal of the following campground licenses to Frontier Camper Park in Ashaway, Green Hill Campground Association in Hope Valley, Holly Tree Campgrounds, also in Ashaway, Whispering Pine Campgrounds in Hope Valley.
A second?
I'll second it.
Okay. All those in favor?
You should ask for public discussion.
We need some discussion in the
Discussion
council
after
and
the-
then the
Yep,
public.
yep. Anybody?
Just needs a second, and then you discuss.
No one seconded?
I'll second it.
Dave did.
Okay. All right, discussion?
I wondered if anybody feels like offering, I was wondering how you're doing, how business has been with the economic downturn. I'm making the assumption that your business would be better because people just can't afford maybe what they like, and maybe more folks are camping now. And I was just wondering how you were doing.
I can speak up on that.
If you want to come to the podium, please. Thank you.
I know all my friends want to camp instead.
My name's Jennifer Johnson. I'm from Holly Tree Campground on 109 Ashaway Road. The business is doing, it's steady. I mean, we're a seasonal park, so our people have been with us for, 20 to 30 years. We don't have a lot of turnover. But what we hear from people is, it's like, thank God they have Holly Tree to come to because, it is affordable for them with their families to come and see. I'm a little concerned how the beaches are going to make out this season. But being seasonal, I don't think it's going to really affect us that much. But
And you run it so well.
Huh?
And you run it so well.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Can I ask
Thank you
a general
for coming
question? Is there anything that the town, well, I'll get you there, or anybody, is there anything the town can do for you that hasn't been done for you that you'd like to see done,
I
Anything in
can't think of
general?
anything, no. And we think the town's great. I mean, we've had, dealings with the fire department on occasion for health problems and stuff, and they've been very timely, and the volunteers are wonderful. And, the local restaurants, we love them.
Good.
Yeah.
No, if there is, I'd like to have the campground
Thanks.
owners or operators certainly let us know and see what we can do for you.
Would it be in order to ask a question about the Ashway Pines? I know that they didn't submit their license renewal, but I'd like to know what the status of that project is. I know it hasn't been opened yet, and that's the newest campground or RV resort, and I was wondering what the status of that project was.
Mr. Ramsden, if you want to come to the podium, just give us a quick heads up.
Brian McDonald. As of now, the campground is moving forward. We're still in the development phase. An ETA on opening is not available at this time, but we are moving forward with it.
That's great. I hope it goes well.
How far along are you, Brian?
Probably about halfway right now.
Okay. Any roughly anticipation of when it might get finished? If
We're hoping
all
for
things
June.
go- Okay.
But barring any foreseeable problems,
Do you know when the council would expect you to have an application?
I'm going to call Mr. Ramsden as soon as I leave here to find out.
I thank you.
I have a question then on the same thing. It's Ashway Pines LLC, but that's the resort in Ashway that you're
Yes.
building? So you think that he'll have it built for June?
We're looking to hopefully have it open by June.
Wow, that's a lot of work by June.
Well, we started 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know you've had the approvals, but I don't know that much has happened. I know I go past that often. I don't
No,
see a
it's-
lot going on. Is it way in the back?
There's work all throughout it.
Okay, great. I hope it is by June. That would be great.
Yes.
I'm Angela Dancer, and my family is one of the abutting property owners.
Okay, please have it. Come to the podium, please. Thank you.
Andrea Pansera, and my family is one of the abutting property owners to Ashway Pines, and I just wanted to make sure that the council was aware that we have objected to several aspects of this proposal in the past, and that there have been requirements that were set by the zoning board on the campground. And I would like to make sure that those requirements have been fulfilled before any license is granted. How can we make sure that happens when you do get a license application?
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Lisa, when we do get an application, could we make sure we notify her? If you could give your address to the clerk.
We did get notified of this meeting.
Oh, good.
So because we are within the 200 feet.
We'll make sure that you know.
And we'd have an opportunity to check that at the hearing, is that correct?
That's right.
Okay. All right, that's partly why I'm here tonight, but there are some restrictions, and we want to make sure that they're taken into account.
Yeah, we're not going to vote on that license anyway tonight, so.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else in the audience? David, any councils have any questions? Okay. We have a motion that was seconded, I guess. Was it without Ashway Pines?
Yes.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, need a motion to adjourn as a licensing board?
Motion to adjourn as licensing board and reconvene as council?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next on the agenda is the consent agenda. Anything need to be pulled, folks?
December 17th, there seems to be a number of changes that we'd like to make. So I've circled mine. I'm going to hand it to Lisa, and then we could approve it in another meeting. And anybody else who has changes, just give them to Lisa.
Okay.
Here you go, Lisa. I just had a couple. Move that we approve the consent agenda, which includes February 19th council meeting, and to set January 22nd, set February 19th as a second town council meeting, set January 22nd, 2013 as a hearing date for the transfer of BV liquor license, in reference to Legends Bar and Grill, and approve a refund submitted by the tax collector.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Okay. First public forum. Anyone wishing to speak? Okay. Next on the agenda is the town manager's report. Mr. McGarry.
Thank you. Just very briefly, during the last 2 weeks in December, I met several times with Finance Director Laura Kenyon as we began the FY 2013-14 townwide budget development process. The budget is due to the Town Council by February 1st. In addition, I've also scheduled a meeting of department heads for January 10th to finalize their annual and multi-year goals, which generally serve as an introductory lead into the budgetary process. Along with Solicitor Pat Buckley and Planner Jim Lamphere, we continue to work with Fuss & O'Neill and Rhode Island DEM on 2 proposed contractual agreements which will allow us to move forward developing the town's first stormwater management plan. It's still in its infancy stages. Much work still remains to be done, and Rhode Island DEM would like to have Hopkinton have such a plan in place by the end of 2013 if feasible. The development of this plan will be possible through a $25,000 Rhode Island DEM grant to the town of Hopkinton, and Fuss & O'Neill, our on-call engineering firm, is scheduled to draft the plan. And I've been working with Jim Lamphere and, as I said earlier, the town solicitor, Pat Buckley, in order to get these before the town council, hopefully, at their January 22nd town council meeting.
Okay, any questions for Bill McGarry, folks?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Bill, I just wanted to let you know that the school budget, Chair Ho's proposed budget came out today for the 2013 budget. They just released it. It's online today.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, anything else? Okay. Thanks, Bill, appreciate it. Next on the agenda is new business. Consider budget timetable, schedule budget workshops. Let's see. The town manager's budget's due, I believe, February 1st, and the council workshops need to end March 15th, so we need to schedule 5 sessions, maybe with an optional 6th schedule meeting for the budget workshops, and I guess we need to hash over the dates. I've got the dates that we actually had the sessions last year. I'm not sure if these are all available again.
Different days.
Yeah, but I had February 13th, 23rd, 27th, and 29th, and March 12th last year.
Yeah, I think we did 4 with an option of 5.
Actually,
I don't think we did 5 with an option of 6.
I thought we did 5.
I could be
Scheduled
wrong.
or actually had?
Yeah, how many did we have?
We scheduled 6,
Oh, we did? Oh, okay.
and we had 5.
Oh, okay.
All right, so-
Yeah, you're right.
So February, what did you say?
Can we start off with the Mondays and, like February 11th and work from there?
Yeah.
So February 11th and 25th, they're okay with me. 11 and 25 are the 2
okay.
Mondays.
Yep.
Council is 4 and 18.
It would be nice to eliminate the second Monday, but if you have to.
So we got 2/11.
And 225.
And then what about the Thursdays? I think that was the other one, because Wednesday I know is a meeting. 13th and 20th are the Thursdays?
That's
6,
Wednesday.
13, 20? Oh,
Yeah, so
right, 7,
14,
14,
21.
21?
So,
Yeah, but we
Anyone?
don't, let's do 2 that week, because we don't have a normal council meeting, so maybe we could hit the 13th or the 14th.
14th?
Does that sound good?
What day
can we
is
do,
that on?
that's the 14th.
13th is a Wednesday.
Right.
14th is...
And there's nothing else on the 13th,
14th is
Lisa?
Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's right, we need to always look at our,
Well, I have the board meeting started.
It's not a problem
Not
for
a
me.
town government, but
Wednesday.
flip this one over. Mike, do we have, oh, good.
Oh, lo and behold, then.
All right, yeah, well, it's only probate.
It's only probate.
Police, well, yeah, both nights are open. I
Both nights.
prefer Wednesday, but I don't know
Oh,
how
do you?
that's with
Well,
everybody else.
why don't we just put down the 13th and 14th, and then let's go down.
Does Does anybody prefer Thursday or Wednesday? I prefer
Well,
Thursday, Sylvia's
But I
Wednesday.
mean, we're looking for 5 or 6, so we have 11, 25, 13, 14, any other dates available? And then let's just see whether we can make them.
We're all in February, right?
Yes, yeah.
13 and...
Well, we don't
What
have to go
about
long
the,
February.
no, we don't. That's true. 21?
All right. So we have 11, 25, 14. 14.
We're looking at 11, 25, and 13, 14.
Yeah, we can't do zoning.
Can't, that's zoning board.
Yeah. So why don't we do, how about 11?
What about 20?
2/11? That's my birthday. I'm turning 50 then, so we can't do that.
Fishing for
Can't do
presents.
that, can't do
I mean,
that.
40. Did I say 50?
What about 28?
Yeah. All right, so we got 2/11, 25, well, 2/11, 2/13,
What days are
2/14.
these on?
Yeah, we do have right into the middle of March
Right.
also.
Right,
11th is a Monday.
I'd like to schedule one in March
great.
with an optional 6th.
So what's 28? Is that a possibility, maybe?
That's a possibility.
Then what's March?
February 28th is what day?
That's a Wednesday,
March
Thursday.
or 18?
I want to avoid February 28th.
I do too.
Okay,
Okay.
that's
Got a-
out. All right,
Republican Town Committee meeting that night.
all right,
And,
so
Then we get,
yeah, it's tough to get a
March.
quorum, so.
can't do,
4,
no,
18,
that's our meeting.
right. Well, the 11th is available March, that's a Monday, March 11th?
With an optional 13?
Yeah,
This is
maybe
doing the 15th.
13, again, 13, 14.
All right, so
Funny.
everybody,
three.
we can go with the 11th. That sounds good
Yeah,
to everybody.
yep.
Okay.
Yep.
11th.
That's a Monday.
3/11.
Monday.
All right, so we
Well,
got,
I actually have a conflict, but I can't expect everybody to interrupt, my schedule.
Well, that's okay, we're just
Well,
looking at a
yeah, we'll
number
get
of
the-
dates,
all
we
right,
can go
so-
back and look at it,
yeah, we can go
Scott.
back.
So we
13,
got 4,
14.
5, and then an optional 6. Why don't we do that,
Yeah, I'm not sure what dates you guys are picked. We've got 11, we've
That's
got
a Monday.
25,
Yep.
and we've got 3/11.
well,
Right.
we have either 13 or 14 in
13 or
February.
14 is a question mark.
In
Okay.
in February, but we also have a 13, 14 in March, same Wednesday, Thursday.
Right. That'll be the optional meeting before the deadline on the 15th.
That's good.
Sorry, what did you pick the March dates?
Well, we haven't
Well,
picked
3/11 for sure, and then possibly 3/13 or 3/14. Why don't we do 3/14?
3/14, okay.
So we have, on February, Monday is the 11th and 25th, Wednesday, Thursday, 13, 14. March, the 11th is a Monday, and then 14th is a Thursday.
Right.
Okay.
So to recap, February 11, 13, 14, 25, March 11 and 14 for the 6th optional meeting.
20 is out.
That seem okay to everybody?
Yeah, I think Scott was saying he had a problem on the 13th of February.
Yeah.
What day is that on?
It's a Wednesday.
That's the Hopkinton Historical Association Board, I can,
Okay, I was
Well,
saying maybe the
I
other was
have
the
to.
27th.
Now, if you want to do the 14th, you can do the 14th, I just won't be there, that's all.
What-
I might not be there.
What-
do the
14th of
13th
what?
and-
February or
and,
March?
February.
Do the
Okay.
13th of February, and I'll miss the board meeting, it's across the street, but,
But Sylvia, you're going to
Okay,
miss
so
the
you're okay with the
14th?
13th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but are you missing the 14th?
I didn't write that down.
February 14th?
Because I thought it was one or the other.
Well, I want to get 4 in February and then with
Well, yeah,
5
I-
and 6 in March.
All right, but you're going to be scheduling 3 council meetings in 1 week, and I'm not sure that's, you need to let finance give a chance to catch up.
I would
Okay.
think three budget, council budget meetings in 1 week might be a little bit too much
Right.
for
Okay.
finance.
Right.
I think you had a good suggestion, either 13th
Spread it
or
out.
14th,
Okay. 13th.
whatever is best for the council.
I want to avoid the 28th because there is a conform concern with the Republican Town Committee.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll start at the beginning, we got the 11th.
11th,
We got
13th,
the 13th.
25th.
We got 25th.
Can we do 27th then? That's another Wednesday.
27th.
It's not the 28th, but the 27th?
Sure.
Yeah. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then 3/11 and 3/14.
Mm-hmm,
And 14th will be the optional. We
right.
need it.
Okay,
Does that seem okay, Bill?
yeah.
Frank, you have 5 in February.
4.
4 plus 2 council meetings.
2/11, 2/13, 2/25, 2/27.
Okay, no 14.
Then the fifth and final is 3/11, and then an optional one would be 3/14.
Good, okay, 4 and 1, yep. Okay.
Sylvia, did you say you were not going to be there on the 14th?
Yeah,
Right.
so we're not going to
We're
choose
gonna
that on
do the
February,
14th.
Barbara. We're not going to do 214.
Oh, the 14th in March is okay.
What about the 14th in February?
Well, we didn't choose that.
I was asking not to do that.
Well, why don't we look at another date then?
We've got
We did
6.
227.
We didn't choose that date.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so
We
we're not
chose
doing
227.
14th, we're doing 13th and 27. Okay.
All right, so to recap one more time, we got 211, 213, 225, 227, 311 with an optional 6 meeting on 314.
Yep.
Okay? Yes, Bill?
I have one suggestion and one recommendation, and it's strictly up to the council. Would they consider starting these meetings at 6:30 rather than 7?
I think it's a good
I know
idea.
these are meetings that last a long time during the
Sometimes.
evening, and, you know, for a better quality of a meeting
Right.
and maintain a better focus, if it's good for the council, it
Yeah.
might be a good idea. to
Yeah, I
start at
agree.
6:30.
Yeah, we tended to be here a lot longer
Yeah,
than
you
we...
got staff that doesn't bother to go home and they stay because they drive home, they know soon enough to turn around and come
Yeah,
back,
right,
so,
right.
yeah.
Let's make them instead of 7, 6:30
All
in the evening.
6:30.
Yep. Okay. Okay, anybody else have any questions or concerns?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Bill, you're all set? Right.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay, that's that. Next on the agenda is the second public forum. Anyone else wishing to speak? Mr. Buck? Keep it clean, keep it clean.
Thomas Buck, 11 Church Street, Ashway. I just want to congratulate you guys. Again, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
My first council back. Like I told you before, I ran because those seats are a lot more comfortable than these ones, and that's still true. One question, Bill, for the town manager, basically, the South Drive project. How is that coming along? Did we get the funds and stuff like that?
The South Drive project is contingent upon the approval of the hazardous mitigation plan.
Yes.
And we have received finally, final approval from both Rhode Island EMA and also FEMA. The delay now is probably because of the superstorm in Sandy.
Yeah.
And all their people have been tied up. And we're just waiting for the agreements to be forwarded from FEMA to REMA to us so that we can sign them and they can sign them, and then that authorizes us for the release of funds so that we could pay for the project.
To go out for bid for that. Do you have any
Yes.
time frame as to when you think that project may start?
Well, we'd like to start it in the spring, but we're at the mercy of, you know, the federal officials getting us the paperwork to sign the agreement, because we can't begin even the preliminary work until we have a signed agreement, because, you know, that, we can't get the funds until we
Yeah,
have
no,
a
I
signed
understand.
agreement.
Okay.
So, I mean, I call or email them at least, conservatively speaking, once every 10 days. And I either don't get an answer, or the answer I get is that they're tied up because of the storm. So they haven't forgotten us, but we still haven't gotten the paperwork either.
I just have a resident who I work with who will be definitely impacted with that. And he had asked me the other day, and I said that I would come tonight and see what I could find out for him, so.
We still anticipate doing that project to probably late spring.
Okay.
It shouldn't take it long to go out to bid, and the RFP, part of the responsibility of Fuss and O'Neill is to prepare that RFP, so.
Okay. Thank you.
Things are all in line, ready to go, we're just waiting for the money.
Last question. Sylvia, you said the Charahoe budget is online.
Yes, it just went on today.
Do you know how much it went up?
497,000 for Hopkinton, 600 and, I think it was 699,000 for Richmond, and like 100 and something for Charlestown, with an unprecedented decrease in enrollment, more than we have ever seen, I believe, in the history of Charahoe, for a decrease. So we certainly have some arguments to have with them. If the enrollments are down so much, the budget shouldn't be up so high.
Yeah. Okay.
Of course, it is a proposed budget. Oh, sorry, what?
Be careful.
Be careful on...
It's not a agenda.
Oh, I was just responding to his...
I know, but.
Okay, gotcha.
Thank you, Tom, Mr. Buck. Anybody else have any issues? Need a motion to adjourn, I guess?
So moved.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.